Welcome back to round 2, heat number 12. Jadson Andre takes on Kanoa Igarashi. Kanoa Igarashi, growing up in Huntington Beach, California, taking on Jadson from a place called Natal City.
Growing up in Town and Country, we had Glenn Manami, Glenn Pang, Dennis Pang, Ben Iper. You know, it was a bunch of really legendary shapers.
Meanwhile, we have Kanoa Igarashi finishing down the beach, riding Channel Island surfboards. Kanoa found a lot of big results last season in beach break conditions. Had the coach Jake Patterson last year and started working with Tommy Whitaker this season.
Yeah, I don't think I had Rookie of the Year when I was on tour.
It's not fair, Potts.
Yeah, I got 8th on my first year, but I didn't receive that award.
Maybe we could do something about that.
Let's do something about that.
Let's go back in time. Be great to see.
I'd like to have the heat analyzer back then too.
Oh gosh, I would love that.
That was like before computers were even invented. No mobile phones.
It's amazing how things have changed. Andre winding up. Front side punt in the flats. He's down.
Now we can't survive without Wi-Fi.
First thing all the competitors asking for, all the codes. But it's how we keep up to date with all the profiles. And also, obviously, WorldSurfLeague.com. We want to know now what's happening live in the sport. And sometimes you talk about these new schoolers and asking how come we've seen surfing change so drastically as far as performance, and they get to see what someone's doing in Australia, something groundbreaking that can inspire them instead of waiting for the magazines to come out or the signature movies at the end of the year. Well, this is Kanoa now floating, and he will just recover for a moment on that inside section.
Tricky conditions this afternoon, and you know, we're on the opposite side of the tide now where it's starting to push in, and once it pushes in, there's Jadson again. We're going to see a little bit of backwash on that bank that they're surfing at the moment. We might even see, you know, the Roxy Pro, the competitors there, maybe switch positions a little bit, maybe move back towards where that left-hander was earlier today.
Caught up with a flurry of action. This was Kanoa's right.
Yeah, Kanoa on his backhand. So smooth, so clean, and you know, this kid makes very few mistakes. How is that for a snap to float combo? The judges will deem that last maneuver incomplete. You need to ride out of that. We've heard the head judge, Richie Porter, say these guys are the best in the world. We want them to act accordingly. Jadson Andre, 2-turn combo.
Party planned, and Jadson ended up winning. So he outdid their personal goal. And he said he didn't get the party or the dinner because he said, well, I said that was for a semifinal, not for a win.
Kanoa Igarashi starting to crank it up, Joe. Jadson's got to dig deep right here. Kanoa's starting to find his stride. Small scores though at the moment. Jadson with a single high of a 3.67. So this goes to show how tough it is out there at the moment.
Kanoa Igarashi slowly paddling back out into position. Challenging heat for scores. They're counting 2s at the moment. Let's see how he did here, Potts.
Yeah, nice bottom turn, snap in the pocket. You know, the thing I like about Kanoa's surfing, it's the transition between the maneuvers, really smooth, really connects the dots nicely. And the judges appreciate that. He's also got that flair and pizzazz that he doesn't really pull it out all the time, does he? He sort of waits for the right moment.
Andre scrambling down the line, big rooftop float into a bottom turn and blows the tail out. Beautiful transition, a solid combination of maneuvers. Kanoa needs to answer now. Just a quick up and out. So Andre doing a good job to fit in 2 big moves in a small space.
Just go for that frontside air reverse. Right here, having multiple opportunities to do it, but deciding to stick to the wave. 2 solid maneuvers, and that goes, you know, that goes to say with perfect conditions as well. You're going to have those lulls, those purple patches.
Here comes Kanoa Igarashi. Speed jam under the lip, right into a backhand float and room to move. Stomps it shut. That was the flow that Kanoa was looking for in this matchup. Already had a 5.5. Now turning in his best number. Andre did get the lead on his 5.5 he locked in. So now expecting that lead change. Andre scrambling out the back. How did Kanoa produce such smooth surfing on that last rip?
Wow, that's Huntington Beach surfing right there. The ability to surf a closeout well, that's what Kanoa can do.
Surfing like a seasoned veteran. He always looks calm and cool under pressure. Gliding in now, Andre up and out. Scores in now for Kanoa Igarashi. It's a 6.93. Now putting more pressure on Andre.
Yeah, bang, beautiful turn to kick things off. The thing you can see is he kept that down the line speed. I think that's what enabled him to fit those 3 solid turns in.
That heat's definitely going to be crucial because I've got a few 500s from these second round things and sitting on 17,200 points, so that should really help my cause now to get on a roll and hopefully stay in that top 22.
15 seconds.
Wow. That's the only tough thing about competitive surfing is, you know, you've done all the hard work, got a great board on your feet, you're surfing amazing. The wave doesn't come, there's nothing you can do.
Tough one for Jadson Andre. He runs out of time. He had the 5-5 early that kept him in this matchup, but he goes down to rookie Kanoa Igarashi. Kanoa 6.93 on his last made the big difference. Held priority to close it out as we finish a very heavy round 2 of action. Remember the top seeds that we saw go down in the world title race. Jordy Smith out, Kelly Slater, Joel Parkinson. That all happened early.
Wow.
More high seeds like Josh Kerr as well. The rookies pretty much dominating round 2 action as Kanoa will be reseeded into round 3.